you want to bake a great cake, you probably would look for a great recipe. The road to home ownership is like following a great recipe. Hi, my name is Dee Howard, and I say that there are three main ingredients to home ownership. I call them CCI. The first C is called cash. You're going to need cash in order for you to buy a house. Don't say, "Oh, I'm a first-time home buyer." Yeah, and? You don't need to be a first-time home buyer in order to get down payment assistance. Anyone can get down payment assistance if they qualify. Any lender would like for you to have money saved up, either in your account or you have access to cash. For example, if you're looking at a house that's around $300,000, just use 8% as a guideline. So 8 times 3 is 24. You're going to need about $24,000. Now, the next question I always get is, well, what about the seller paying closing costs? Well, I want you to know that sometimes sellers do pay closing costs, but in this market, it is quite unlikely. So I'd rather you have the money and not need it than need the money and not have it. So the first ingredient is cash. The second ingredient is credit. You can't do anything in today's society without having good credit. You get better insurance rates when you have good credit. You get better opportunities to get an apartment or to rent a home if you have great credit. And certainly it's true for home ownership. Your credit does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be over 700. But I would suggest that you have your credit score at least 620. That will help you get a smoother transaction. We do have programs available for people with all sorts of credit issues. However, you will have to call me to get more information about the programs that we have. The third ingredient to home ownership is income. Now, let me give you an example. If you have someone that's making $150,000 a year and someone else that's making, let's say, $75,000 a year, not taking into consideration debt to income ratio, let's say that is not on the table. Most likely the person that's making more money would be able to afford a home that is more expensive. So your income does make a difference. Don't think that on a modest salary you're going to buy a mansion. It's not going to happen. But if you're realistic about what your income can buy in today's market, we will be able to find you a home that is in line with your budget. So here are the three ingredients once again. You have CCI, cash. You're going to need cash, access to cash, your 401k, your rich uncle, aunt, cousin, nephew, niece. Number 2, you're going to need credit. It doesn't have to be perfect, and the idea that you have to have an 800 credit score in order to get the best interest rate is really a myth. And number 3, you need good income. So I have a question for you. Out of the 3 main ingredients, which one do you think that you really have to have in order to become a homeowner? Well, the answer is cash and income. Credit we can work with. Cash and income, that's kind of like on you. Cash and income are the 2 main ingredients that you need to maximize your chances of becoming a homeowner. Let me help you maximize your cash, credit, and income, CCI, so that very soon you will be in your dream home. So call me, 470-419-7736.